Hi folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So today we're going to take a departure from our usual kind of rock and pop repertoire, and we're going to do some disco, and we're going to tackle Dancing Queen by the fantastic ABBA. Now, this is a great track. It's got some great rhythmic elements to it that we're going to try and emulate that fantastic intro, and luckily for us, not that many chords. So as usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the chords, we're going to talk a little bit about the rhythm and the structure, and at the end, I'm going to teach you how to actually play that intro. So let's do it. Okay, so Dancing Queen is in the key of A, which is going to give us A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay? That is our palette of notes. And with the exception of this E sharp here, which I'm going to call F because nobody wants to talk about E sharp, but in the key, technically speaking, it should be E sharp, but it's not. We're going to call it F. So that is going to be, with the exception of this F, we're going to use all of the notes in that. All of our chords will come from this palette. So let's do it. Right, so we're going to start with the chorus. Unusually, mainly because this intro is kind of like it's actually like the beginning of the chorus with no lyrics, and then when it gets into you can dance, you can drive, that's the second half of the chorus. So if we learn the chorus as a whole, we've actually learned the intro all in itself. So we're going to do that. Right, first chord is an A, and we're going to take it in root position. A, C sharp, and E. Okay, and we're going to spend a lot of time in this piece going between this A chord, A, C sharp, and E, and then to a D chord. So D would be D, F sharp, A, but of course we want to keep this A that we're using here. So we've got an expand upwards with the top half of your hand. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to keep that over this A. Yeah. And that, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the rhythm there. This is being a disco track. It's very important that we capture that, whatever it is that gives this its groove, right? And what that is, I think, is this bit. Like those three big chords and then some rhythm there, yeah? So start there. 4, 4, and then develop, okay? Now, for our chorus, let's put some lyrics here. So it's going to start with, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat on the tambourine. That's going to get you all the way to there. So we're going to go A, D over A, D over A, D over A, tambourine. Okay? And then, once we've finished with all that A to D over A stuff, we're going to come down this little tambourine. Okay, and what that is. First of all, hopefully you've noticed this left hand tambourine. So that just walks down. G sharp, F sharp, E, walking down that A scale. But the chords we put with it do not match up, okay? So, tambourine. We're going to take an E. Now, E, E, G sharp, B. We invert that to the top, we'll find that we can keep the E that your pinky is on. E, and then we want another D chord, so we'll go back up to here. E and D, next they're adjacent on the piano, so no shared notes. So, and then we'll go back to our A. So we're just doing a little circle. A, E, D, A. And if we put that with our bass line, we end up with tambourine, E over G sharp, D over F sharp, A over E. Okay, so let's take that whole like first half of the chorus. Okay. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. Okay, and then that's going to take us to in the intro where the lyrics come in, but actually this happens every chorus. So we're on an E and an A. And all we're going to do is resolve that to match our bass note, right? So we're just going to go back to that E chord. You can dance, yeah, E, G sharp, B. And here's where we're going to use that E sharp, F, right? We're going to go to a C sharp 7 chord. Now this is probably the toughest one to remember in the whole piece. Let's just talk about C sharp. So first of all, C sharp. Skip D, play E, skip F sharp, play G sharp. That would give us, in the key of a C sharp minor chord. It is naturally it's a minor chord. The thing which gives this bit this little bright lift is that we're going to use the major version. So for that, C sharp, E, G sharp, we take the middle note in root position, raise it by a half step. Okay, so let's take. That would be the change from E to C sharp major. Okay, now, to find our 7, because we really do want that, we are going to take our root note, which is the note after which the chord is named, C sharp in this case, and we're going to drop it 2 half steps. Okay. And that, if we play all 4 of those notes, gives us C sharp 7. Okay, it's a major chord, C sharp 7. Now, the other catch here is that we are not going to pair that. Oh, sorry, we're not going to pair that with a C sharp. Doesn't sound too bad, but actually, if we listen carefully, we're going to come up here, right, to the F, E sharp, right. Now let's talk about this right hand change. We've got an E, and actually we're keeping the G sharp and the B and just kind of expanding the pinky up to an F. We do need to play the C sharp because we're not playing it here. So we're going to play, yeah, it's just expand up and add. Okay, and after that we are on an F sharp. F sharp minor, I should say. F sharp, A, C. Yeah, so again, we're kind of pivoting. F sharp minor. And then we're going to go to a B chord. So B, it's going to be B, D, F sharp. Look at that, we've already got the F sharp there. So this is just bring those 2 fingers up to meet that in an evenly spaced position. Again, there's a catch because we are going to play it with a D sharp. Okay, let me run through those again. I've got E, C sharp 7 / F, F sharp minor to B. Okay, and then we're into excuse me. Right, yes, then we're into a D. F sharp at the top. We know we need F sharp for our D. There it was, that's the position we've been using it in all the way through. C, yeah, down to B minor. This is a lovely change. All you need to do is take the A and put it up to a B. Root position chord, B minor. Back to A. And then we're doing this again. Dancing Queen. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the second half, then I'm going to play it all the way through. So second half was you can dance, E, C sharp 7 over F, you can jive, F sharp minor, having the time of your B over D sharp, ooh, expand away to D. Easiest change ever to B minor. Digging the dancing queen. Dancing queen. So again, let's do that one more time. When you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen. Feel the beat of the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, dig it, the dancing queen. And there's your chorus. Okay, so let's talk about the verse now. It will all become clear. We've done this backwards, I know, but will all become clear. Okay, so imagine we've just finished. So, first chord, again, sticking squarely in the key of A. Friday night and the lights are low. Up to this favourite change in this piece. Looking at, back to A. A. D over A, looking out for a place to go. Now we're going to the F sharp minor. Now, if you remember when we played F sharp minor, it's here. F sharp, A, C sharp, and we're on A, C sharp, E. And so all we need to do, take our left hand down to the F sharp and just expand the top note of our right hand up there, okay? Up to the F sharp. And then we're into our E, which is down here. These are all chords that we've played before. Where they play the right music, getting in the swing, just like that. And then you can hear that. And all that is just an E back up to F sharp. And we're just going to step everything between them, because we really want to highlight that. And as we go into the second half, anybody could be that guy. The night is young and the music's easy change. Down to E. Everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. Same again. And then we finish it off. We've got this little extra line that takes us into the chorus. And when you B minor. Again, keep your F sharp because we were here. And when you get the chance, and to an E. Again, E, G sharp, B, same place. We've been playing it all the way through, and that'll take us into the chorus, right? Let's try that again. Let's go all the way through the double verse, because they've got that slight little difference at the end. Not a very good key for me, this. Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. The night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. You are the dancing queen. And there you are, into the chorus. So amazingly, you know everything you need to know now in order to play Dancing Queen. So let's talk about the structure. Now, as I say, I'm going to talk about the intro and how to play that really famous melody right at the end. But the intro is, in fact, just the chorus. You just don't start singing until you can dance, you can jive, right? You start singing halfway through. And after that, you will have verse 1, which doesn't have the B minor ending. And then you'll have verse 2, which is exactly the same all the way through verse 1, but with this B minor and E tacked on the end to get us into our first chorus. And then after the chorus, there is an interlude, right? So you finish like, dig it, just do the A to D again twice. Friday night and the lights are low. Yeah? And that little interlude happens basically every time before you start a verse. So it's actually going to happen once after the first chorus and once again after the full chorus that's in the song, right? In the middle of the song. After we've done that interlude for the second time, we have another chorus. Another verse, which is just the same as verse 2. So it's only one verse that time, goes all the way through the verse chords with a B minor to E at the end, getting you back into the chorus. And then when you finish that second chorus, it's literally just digging the dancing queen, digging the dancing queen. And of course it fades out. So maybe something like that. It's up to you. Okay, so just one bit of extra jazz here. Right, once you are used to these chords and this rhythm, play that down exactly. It's like left, right, left, both. Left, right, left, both. Left, right, left, both. Try playing along with the song. It's in this key, so you can, and just pick up whatever rhythm feels natural to you when you're doing that, and then take away the music and see if you can continue doing that rhythm, right? Best advice I can give you there. Now, this intro, we want to try and pick up that, it's like, sounds like violins, probably like synth strings, who knows, but it plays a melody which goes, okay, so that's your first bit. Now, if you remember from when we learnt the chorus, our chords, A and D over A. Now, the top note of that melody, C sharp, da, 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 goes from C sharp to D, and then back to C, C sharp, okay? So that's the skeleton of our melody there. And we're just going to think about the shape. It's actually just within that little scale. Those 4 notes, right? So let's try that with just the bass line, right? Okay. Now, what we really want to do to be smart about this is harmonise that melody. And all that means really is add in the rest of the notes of the chord. And the easiest way to do that is use whichever inversion of our chord puts the melody note on the top. So we want a C sharp. We fill in the other 2 notes, which are A and E. But we have to be. The rule is the melody is king. It has to sit on top. So C sharp, which means we need an A and an E. Now we're going up to a D. Remember our chord here is D over A, so we want D, F sharp, A. Yeah. And here we're going back to our A chord, but the harmony is just delayed slightly. So we're going to imagine we're going back to the C sharp. And just have that little extra note, that suspension on the B. Right, so let me do that slowly, right? Okay, one more time. Okay, and then those famous chords. Yeah, now again, let's think about that top bit. So we've done. And we're going to just take 3 chords. That's an A, because we're starting on the A chord. But that's actually an E chord, so E, G sharp, B. And then for our F sharp, it's going to be a D. Yeah, so it gives you those 3 chords. A, E, D. So we're going from A to D again. But we're just putting that E chord in the middle to help with that bit of harmony, right? Let me try that again. You can dance. Right, and that is how we play the intro to Dancing Queen by ABBA. To correct my lyrics, you just put comments below. Any requests for further ABBA songs, I'll certainly give it a go. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video.